Hi, I'm Steve Johnston, the International Coordinator of the Unashamedly Ethical campaign. One of the things that we encourage all our local communities to do is to launch forums within their community. Unashamedly Ethical forums are a wonderful tool to help you to live a more intentional and significant life. I recently heard a quote that said, "While the days are long, the years are short." I don't know about you, but I often find that life seems to rush by at such a pace that I feel like I'm just skimming the surface. I have very good intentions about the things that I want to do in my family or in my business. I often have made a commitment that I really want to keep or a relationship that I really want to build, but I often just don't seem to get there for one reason or another. Far too frequently, I face challenges in my business and personal life alone. Challenges that I would love to share with others to gain their wisdom and guidance and support. And at times, I know that there are even things in my life that I need to change, and I need a group of trusted friends who can lovingly hold me accountable to make these changes. Perhaps you find yourself in a position in your life in which, while you may know many people, there are not that many that you can trust with difficult and even sensitive issues. Perhaps you long for a place where you can share these situations in absolute confidentiality among people that you trust and respect. Maybe in your life, like mine, the busyness of life has crowded out these kinds of close, brotherly, sisterly relationships, and it's left you feeling isolated. Well, this is what the concept of forum addresses. It's a simple structure that allows you to connect intentionally with a group of your peers to take your life to a deeper level. Please enjoy this short video as we hear from some of the Unashamedly Ethical signatories what forum has meant to them.
There is no doubt that forums could really assist the tidal wave of Unashamedly Ethical, because the values, the transparency and authentic leadership all goes about being accountable. That's how we're going to build one another. And so to me, it's one of the greatest contributors and elements. That's like baking a cake. If you don't put salt into that cake won't be a success. Unashamedly Ethical needs forums, and forums needs Unashamedly Ethical.
Forum to me is like having a personal board of directors with total confidentiality, people from different walks of life, but that are all people that have leadership skills, and that they get together, we meet once a month, and that in that time we're able to share our most deep personal, business, family issues, and get advice, have a sounding board, and knowing that confidentiality is right up there, tops.
Before I joined the forum, my idea was this is just another small group, which I'm quite used to because I was in many other small groups before. And I had my disappointments and experiences in small groups which I felt, it's not working for me. But this is quite different for me.
I've been a member of a forum group for about a year now, and I can honestly say that it's been one of the most significant communities that I belong to. Like many other people, I've belonged to lots of groups, Bible study groups and clubs, cycling clubs and friendships and dinner clubs. But this has been the one space where I've been able to really engage with other people at a significant level.
I've had the privilege of being in a forum now for close on 20 years. I rate it as the most important part of any course, any training, any program that I've ever yet attended.
Forums is a group of diverse individuals that come from different experiences, different gifts, different talents, different experiences, different problems, that sit around a table and become accountable, responsible, and where we can discover their gifts, inspire, encourage, in total confidentiality, of how we can make them go on a journey to make them a greater individual.
In today's world where walls are generally being built up around people and around houses, it's refreshing to get together with the guys where you're actually breaking these barriers down, and you get to grips with people and you deal with people on a real relationship level.
Faith plays a large role in our specific forum. So what is discussed and what help is being being advised around the table is always from an ethical base, which makes a massive, massive difference.
What I find wonderful is that we are able to speak openly. You know, there's that comfort, there's total confidentiality and genuine sincerity. And I found that to be such an enormous treasure.
But actually we're quite isolated. Our spouses don't really understand our business life, and normally we have to keep all this stuff in. And in the forum, we are with other business people where we can openly and honestly share with one another and encourage each other through our ups and our downs. Sometimes one of us is down and we'll be there to help that person come up. And it's a wonderful platform actually just to form excellent relationships and most importantly be able to sow into other people's lives.
There's a sense of loneliness that one experiences often in your business. And I definitely will recommend to anybody, you know, that this is the place to go to. As I said already, it's a place of safety, it's a place of confidentiality. It's a place where you can really speak from your heart. It's a place where you can take off your mask, all the different masks that one carries out there in everyday life. Pretending, you know, things to in business, you know, often have to put on a kind of an image which of course, often, you know, take us away from being really authentic. And I think this is the place where you can take off those masks, become real, and know that whatever you said will stay here. Nobody will go out with it.
Forum to me has become a key part of my life. I would not go without that. To have 8 friends that are able to, on a monthly basis, keep you accountable, that you challenge them and they challenge you, and that you're able to walk in the light with people that you are seeing as mentors, as coaches, and people that in turn keep you accountable.
For anyone out there that's in the business world and that's up and coming or even part of a business and wants to achieve anything in the business world, I'd say Forum is the absolute place to be.
I find that it's very encouraging. You know, I really encourage people to join, and just it will be such an experience.
As a business person, we all have too much on our plate. Busy, not enough hours in the day. Forum was one of those things where you say to yourself, how am I going to fit in taking another 4 to 5 hours a month? Is this going to chew into my family time? I want to say that this thing, I would cancel so many other issues to ensure that Forum remains one of the top priorities. It has meant so much in my life. I believe it's kept me accountable to my family, to myself, and the balance of my time. And I have no doubt that anybody asking themselves the question, should I join a Forum? 6 months into being in a Forum, you will say that my life has been changed. I have no doubt that becoming a member of Forum will change your life, and that you will never want to be without that in your life again.
In my experience, Forums is not a nice to have. It's a must. Because to make yourself a better person, you need to be accountable. And the key is relationships. You build up relations of people that really care, that love you, that help you, in an environment that's comfortable, unique, and different. And it's definitely one of the best decisions I've ever made. And I think that every person out there should belong to a Forum.
So if you're looking for a structure that can help you to live your life with greater meaning and intention, then I want to encourage you to join a Forum group. If you're not ready to start your own Forum and would like to join an existing group, you can visit the Forum website at www.forumnetwork.co.za and fill in the Forum placement questionnaire that you'll find there. But to start your own Forum, which is what I'd like to encourage you to do, visit the Forum website and complete the registration form, then call together a group of people that you'd like to invite to join your Forum, and together watch this video and the little training video that comes with it. Then download the agenda, the check-in guide, and the presentation guide from the Forum website and get going. Either way, I'd like to encourage you to get into a Forum and see how it will positively impact your life.